Aloha. Here I am. Um, I want to talk about a very special word, and the word is aloha. Aloha is a very unique word. It's most people have heard it around the world, whether they visited Hawaii or met anybody from Hawaii. It's a word that's pretty universal, uh, but most people don't understand the definition. Even Hawaiian people, because times have changed and we forgot the many meaning of it, and the Western world that we've gone into, not right or wrong, but we forgot. And like I said the first time, life is about remembering too, holding on to the good memories so that we don't forget, you know? So, and as you've gone through the first these days now, I want you to understand how special aloha is. So let me read something. This is not an old word. It's a word that created in 1901 in English. And I just changed it a little bit to be in the 21st century. But the real simple meaning of what aloha is and what it can do for you in your life. It's the most powerful word. What aloha is 5 different letters to mean 5 different ways of being. Not doing, being. And being is not about doing something. It's about the whole energy about you. It's about how you live your life. It's about from the smallest detail to the biggest detail. So it was created by this lady named Pilahi Paki in 1901. And she wrote a poem. I'd like to read that to you. It says, "What is aloha? Before you can have aloha, you must be aloha. Before you be aloha, you must choose aloha. Before you choose to be aloha, you must have the power to choose. Before you have the power to choose, you must be the source of the power. Before being the source of the power, you must be conscious of the source, whether that be God, universal source, whatever your belief is, just understanding how powerful this word is. And so, aloha is 5 different letters. That means 5 different ways of beingness. And in 1901, she wrote this: E akahai, kindness, expressed with tenderness. Lokahi, unity, expressed with harmony. Olu olu, the O in aloha, agreeable, expressed with pleasantness. Ha aha ah, humility, expressed with modesty. And aunui, patience, expressed with perseverance. Before manifesting any idea, declare the creation of a context of aloha for the whole life, for every your day. So, akahai, kindness, expressed with tenderness. That was way back. But the definition I have in Ikipono is akahai. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. That's the thing we don't do. So before you start anything, you have to be kind to yourself. Most of us are very hard on our own selves. We beat ourselves up for failure. We don't forgive ourselves. So the first step in anything is be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And once you do that, you move to the next letter, which is lokahi. The old definition, unity expressed with harmony. And as you heard in the lectures in the first day of the class, it's not about the harmony with other people, it's the harmony with yourself. It's about the conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind being congruent with yourself, being congruent. And consensus, but even deeper than consensus, congruent. And so it's be whole, like the wholeness chart. Understand that you're incredibly great, and understand you make mistakes too. You can't have one without the other in life. And be connected, mind, body, and soul. Because we have all 3 levels of consciousness. And once you get to love yourself, then akahai, then lokahi, it leads right into the next one, which is olu olu. Olu olu means be non-judgmental of yourself. Because you know you're not perfect. You're not looking for perfection. You're looking to be the best you can be at any given time. But we're not going to be the best because of holding. So understand both sides. Understand, don't judge yourself. If you're not judging yourself and beating yourself up with a hammer, you're not judging others. You're more accepting of others. No judgment. And then if you're at that place in life, it leads right to the next letter, which is H, which is ha, aha, ah. And the old definition of that Expressing it with modesty. Well, it's about humility. It's about we're all the same. Be humble. Be be whole. Be the same. There's no one better than you. You're not better than anyone. There's no one less than you, and you're not less than anyone. We're all equal. I believe that. We were taught that our whole life, yet we don't live that way. We always look and judge ourselves based on other people. This is just based on who I am, and you're great. And that leads into the last one, ahonu. And the old way is perseverance. Well, it's about faith. Be faithful in yourself. Once you're kind to yourself, akahai, once you're connected and whole and non-judgmental of self and olu and humble and know that you're as good as anybody else, have faith that your life is going to turn out the way that God or whoever you believe in planned it to be. We just get in our own way. And if you live it, aloha, you notice it goes down. Aloha, the 3 levels. And the last one is ha. And ha is another name and around the world that they have for God. And so ha, aloha. That's what the Hawaiians do. So aloha is a universal word that has 5 different ways of being. There is not another word that has 5 ways of beingness. And so learn that word. Be aloha to yourself. Be aloha. Once you're aloha to yourself, you'll be aloha to others. And you in and out, as you learned about pono. Staying grounded, staying connected, staying whole is the most powerful place, spiritual. So I hope you understand that word. Practice that word. Aloha.